Yeah, my dad was. I was born in '97. My dad didn't get the news, so he didn't know you weren't supposed to own slaves.
Your family still owns slaves. That's so crazy to me.
Yeah, it is pretty crazy.
Let
but
it go.
I learned a lot. I learned a lot talking to the
What did you
field guys.
learn?
That it's hard. It's hard to be a slave.
Oh, like you were
I didn't
like
realize that.
you were like the slave owner's son that would speak to the slaves.
Well, yeah, I'd had to like kind of, do some. I had to do the whipping and stuff a lot of times.
Really?
Well, yeah, it's just how it is.
They'd be like, it's tough being a slave on account of it's 1997 and all.
And I was, yeah. Well, I was born then, so they would be like, it's 2005.
Yeah. It's very confusing being a slave because it's 2005, and as far as I can tell...
And 9/11 happened.
It's weird to be a slave watching 9/11. I'm looking around seeing black men fall out of buildings. Saying,
I think I'm lucky to be out here.
Well, thank God, Master keep me in this field so I ain't up in that Twin Towers getting hit by no planes. I appreciate my master. I could have been killed by Al-Qaeda terrorists if I wasn't a slave in Sarasota, Florida in the year 2005.
Oh, shit. I was thinking of going to New Orleans, and it just got hit by Katrina.
These new fools come around to the plantation talking about, why are you a slave in 2005? And I tell them, I ain't going to no college, getting no job, getting killed in no 9/11, going down to Louisiana, sitting on a roof in Katrina.
And voting for George W. Bush?
When Katrina happened, some free black people floated onto the plantation. And I said, where'd you get them futuristic clothes, sir? And he said, what's going on? Are you a slave? And I said, well, I don't prefer that term, but I am the property of Master Bianchi.
And I am a white man.
We had a bit of
I'm a white man.
I'm also white.
So this actually wasn't that racist, actually. Think about it.
It's very confusing to people on account of I'm a 53-year-old, half Irish, half Polish man working as a slave.
I grew up in New York City.
For a white man. I was born and raised in New York City. At 23, I came down to Sarasota, Florida.
I was born in the Upper East Side.
Master Bianchi bought me.
My dad owns Holiday Inns around the country.
My papa owns Holiday Inns all around the country. You can imagine his dismay at me being a white slave in the year 2005. It's confusing to many people.
And you guys might have thought it was weird I said fellow black man. Sometimes I get confused about my own race. Because I don't have mirrors.
We ain't got no mirrors on the plantation. Learning about American history is very confusing to me on account of I am a white slave. Just to reiterate, I'm a half Irish, half Polish man born
from
in
the
New York,
East Side.
From the Upper East Side, born in New York City in 1973, who is currently a slave on a plantation in Sarasota, Florida in the year 2005. You can understand my dismay at seeing the movie Django Unchained.
And thinking, do these guys look like me or do they not?
I just want to be very clear. Nothing makes any fucking sense to me. The entire world around me makes no goddamn sense. If you are a white slave in 2005 in Sarasota, Florida, nothing makes sense. People talking about Black Lives Matter. I'm a white slave. Where do I fall? Why is nobody doing anything about this? We had a bit of a Ruby Ridge incident where the DEA tried to the dummies,
the Doug came in.
bunch of Dougs came in and trying to kill our master. He shot him off.
And that's legal in Florida.
Apparently it's legal. He stood his ground. Apparently, I have no legal ability to get out of being a white slave.
It would be illegal for me to leave the plantation.
Because here's the problem. Even though slavery is outlawed in the United States, it's very illegal, my situation is so confusing.
Well, Master arrested me. He did citizen's arrest, and you allowed to do slavery if you get arrested.
Apparently, in Florida, you can arrest somebody, and they can just make you their slave. Now, to me, that sounds like kidnapping. But it is what it is, and so I choose to talk like this. Even though
shit, what time is it? My mom's going to pick me up.
My mom going to pick... I don't live here. I don't live... So what happens... I have Down syndrome. I'm a man with Down syndrome. I live with my mother in Sarasota, Florida. She drive me at 5 a.m. to the plantation where I pretend to pick cotton for about 12 hours. She pick me up. I go to sleep. I come back.
I do not get paid.
I do not get paid.
Because I do not do nothing.
I really don't do nothing. Honestly, most of what I do is I sit Indian style playing a Nintendo Switch in the fields for about 12 hours.
And I got really good at Mario Kart.
My father died in 9/11. and honestly, I have never been the same. And this is sort of how I cope with it.
That was fun.
Considering I was born in 1973, he was pretty old by then, though, so I should have got it.
He was the oldest guy to die on 9/11.
My father was 127. He died in 9/11. You think you get that old, you ain't gonna die in 9/11. But he did. I like that, the oldest man in the world dying in 9/11.
Yeah.